We actually are just interested in thought as an appearance in your field of awareness, as something that comes and goes. Whatever thought is telling you doesn't really matter, at least not now. So maybe bringing awareness to the sounds you hear around you, sounds at a distance, the sounds closer to you, all kinds of sounds, right? The sounds in your body. And you just might be limited if you're wearing earphones, earbuds. So other than that, if you're wearing earphones, maybe you can hear the sounds around you still, or you can hear that white noise in the background. Certainly, hopefully, the sound of my voice. And just noticing what's going on, that good old process that we are aware of. Right? The sound that comes in, and then the commentary that the mind makes, the labeling or preference. The same happening with the sense of touch. You're feeling the points of contact between your body and the chair, the ground, the surface providing support, and the thoughts that come up along with it. Listing, labeling, translating, interpreting. Awareness of the skin and the places where it is in contact with clothes. A place where maybe you can just feel the air rubbing against your skin and just noticing. Maybe other places like the air coming in and out at the tip of your nose, or very, very subtly you can feel the back of your throat. It's a sort of sensation in the back of the throat. Acknowledging that darkness in front of your closed eyes, just allow your attention to go there for a little bit. And just notice what's around that darkness, what's around you. Maybe some lingering colors, some lingering patterns. We have our eyes closed, but the sense of sight is still fully active. Acknowledging what's going on inside your mouth. Maybe a residual taste, the wetness in the mouth, the tongue. Connecting any taste to any smells. Just seeing everything for what it is. It doesn't really matter. The content doesn't really matter, right? The description doesn't really matter. It's all about just perceiving what comes and goes, comes and goes. And this is the way, this is the doorway towards the present moment. We're coming more and more and more into the moment. And you notice that the attention starts diffusing, starts dissolving into all of the elements around you. Hearing, seeing, tasting, smelling, sensing. Let's not forget sensing, the sensations in the body. Proprioception, right? The feeling of the legs, feeling of the arms, and so on. Thinking. And of course, always noticing the one that notices everything, that observes everything, that's in the background of experience. Let's gently bring our attention to the breath now. Continue keeping that spine straight, maybe the heart open. And just come in touch with the natural rhythm of the breath, whatever it is. In this first moment, we're just feeling the breath as a flow of sensation, as a complex, right? With sensations, images, words, many things going on that we call breath. Just observing the flow coming and going, the thoughts coming and going, images. And we're ready to start by exploring the first phase of the breath, the diaphragmatic breath. So let's start breathing in and out by expanding and contracting the belly. You breathe in, the belly expands slowly, fully, and exhale, the belly contracts towards the spine. As you come in touch with your pace, with your rhythm, you allow the belly to expand and contract continually. You're not creating a pause here between the inhale and the exhale, just letting go, just letting the body breathe itself. And of course, if you're having trouble with this or any of the other stages, feel free to place a hand on the belly and then on the ribs and the chest so that you feel that movement, making sure that you're breathing here from the belly. Just continue like this for a few more breaths, please. Just observing the breath, observing the quality of the breath. That first expansion quality that brings along with a grounding, a centering. Whenever you're ready, you can start moving on to the second phase, making use of the rib cage now. As you inhale, you feel the ribs expanding to the sides, slowly, fully. And exhale, the air is gently squeezed out of the rib cage. Again, breathing in, feel the ribs expanding. Breathing out, the ribs contract. Continuous flow. If you want to place your hands on either sides of the rib cage so that you feel the air and that movement on the rib cage in and out. And of course, noticing how we have a different quality here of breath. Maybe when we were breathing from the belly, it was more of a grounding thing. And here, perhaps more of an expansion, right? Because the rib cage expands to the side and we feel the whole torso just expanding and then contracting. Belly and chest remain without movement or with very little movement. Just a few more rounds of breath, exhaling, inhaling, using the rib cage. And now if you feel ready, you can always keep your pace, right? So I'm just guiding you here. If you want to continue breathing from the rib cage or the belly for a few more times, as we're moving towards the other stages, that's perfectly all right. But if you're ready, Let's bring the breath now to the upper chest. And we're feeling that different quality of the breath here. It's more of an ascending and descending quality, right? We breathe in, we inhale, we feel the upper chest expanding, the collarbones shifting towards the head, towards the neck. And on the breath out, everything comes down. So inhale, ascending. Exhale, descending. Please keep going for a few more breaths here. Exploring this third phase. And then whenever you feel it's suitable for you, we're getting ready to connect all three phases. So remember, we're breathing freely, breathing fully. Then we breathe in, inhaling slowly, continually. In one movement, the belly expands to the capacity, then the rib cage, then the chest. And on the exhale, now you have a choice. You can let the air out in the reverse order. Chest shrinks, rib cage, then the belly. Or in the same order that you inhale, belly, rib cage, and chest. We're just allowing that movement to come and continually the air coming in and out, and feel the lungs filling up completely from the lower lobe, mid lobe to the upper lobe. And then letting go of all that residual carbon dioxide, impurities, and whatever toxins that need to leave the body. Tonight, I'm going to allow you a bit more time to practice even, so that we can really start feeling the effects of the breath, right? So I'm just going to give you a good 3 minutes here. So please keep going. At your own pace, at your own rhythm, and experimenting with the order that feels right for you. Or maybe you want to experiment with both. I'm just going to be quiet for a little while here and just allow you to do your thing. You know, if you do this a few times and you stop breathing for a little bit and you notice that, that's perfectly all right. It's normal. You're filling up your body with air, right? So you're really saturating the body. So it's perfectly okay if a retention happens automatically, if it happens naturally. We're not forcing anything. It's just the body responding to the mechanism, to what's going on, to the process. And whenever you feel you've had enough, you can relax your breath, relax the attention, and just observe the elements in your experience for a few moments. Bodily sensations, the sensorial activity, whatever it is that's present for you, right here and right now. And as we maintain that connection with the moment, I'm going to invite you now to get ready for the Yoga Nidra session. If you want to open your eyes, that's okay. If you want to do the session seated, that's fine too. If you want to lie down, perfectly all right. Just give you a few moments here to find a comfortable position, which is the most important thing here. That and making sure that you're safe, making sure that you feel all right. So whatever you need there to use, if you want to use props, a bolster, cushion, and so on. And if at any time during the session, you, for any reason, you feel apprehensive, you feel unsafe, maybe you'll just open your eyes, look around, regain balance, everything is all right, and then dive in whenever you're ready, okay? And of course, always remembering that, things are bound to happen. You might hear a noise, common noises, everyday noises around you or other things. So during Yoga Nidra, we always welcome whatever comes, whatever experience, as a messenger, as an anchor, inviting you to explore, inviting you to come back into the present moment. Right, so not only noises and sounds and so on, but sensations, emotions, thoughts, whatever it is. Just welcoming everything into your practice, allowing it to enhance your practice. So as the body comes into physical stillness, I'm going to invite you at first to please open your eyes if they're closed. Now let's take a nice deep breath in and close the eyes. Exhale, open the eyes. Slowly, consciously. Again, inhale, close the eyes. Exhale, open the eyes. One more time, breathe in, close the eyes. Breathe out, open the eyes. Inhale, close the eyes. Exhale, open your eyes. Breathe in, last time now, close the eyes. And keep your eyes closed, exhale, and relax. Relax your head, relax your face. Drop in all expression from the face. Relax the neck, the shoulders. Keep breathing. Relax your arms, left arm, right arm. What does it feel like to relax the palms of your hands? Relax the palms of your hands. Relax the fingers, letting go of tensions on the fingers, the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders, the neck. Relax the chest. Relax the belly, the upper side, lower side, abdomen, navel, the hips. Relax the thighs, the right, the left thigh, the calves, the feet. Relax the toes. Relax the toe joints, the ankles, the knees. Relaxing all the joints, the hip joints, the pelvis. Once again, relaxing the belly, the chest, the shoulders, the neck, the face, and the head. And just allow the attention one more time to come back to the breath. Just awareness of that conscious, relaxed, equal length breath. We're here in the moment, just noticing the ingoing and the outgoing breaths. Feeling the breath coming and going, flowing in, flowing out. And what's more important, knowing that you're breathing. Stay with that knowing. And as attention gently comes back to the physical body, I'm going to invite you to follow my guidance as we now do a proper rotation of attention through the body. So no strain, no effort, just welcoming whatever is in your field of awareness, right? Exactly as it is. We're going to begin with the right hand. Bring your attention to the right hand, please. That sensation labeled right hand. The whole of the right hand. The palm, the back, the fingers. Noticing the right arm. Whole of the right arm. The armpit. The right side of the torso. The right hip. The pelvis. Right leg. The right foot. The sole of the right foot. The toes. The top of the foot. Becoming aware of the whole right side of the body. Just observing the sensations on the right side of the body. Notice, just by bringing your attention to the right side of the body, sort of lighten up the energy on the right side of the body. And notice the difference from one side to the other. Now we're shifting to the left side of the body. So once again, we begin with the sensation labeled left hand. The whole of the left hand. The back of the hand, the palm, the fingers. Observing the left arm from the wrist, the elbow, all the way to the upper arm, the armpit. The left side of the torso, from the left side of the chest to the rib cage, all the way to the left hip, the pelvis, the whole of the left leg, the foot, the sole of the left foot, the toes, the top of the foot. And then from here, the attention expands to the whole left side of the body. Aware of the sensations on the left side of the body. Energizing, lighting up the left side of the body. Awareness back to the right arm, please. The right arm. The left arm. Both arms together now. The right leg. The left leg. Both legs simultaneously. The right shoulder blade. The left shoulder blade. Both shoulder blades. The spine. The whole of the back. The neck. The head. Awareness of the ears, the chin, and the chest. And from here, your attention radiates to the whole body in your field of awareness. Contracting that attention, once again, we're going to focus now in the middle of the forehead, just in the middle of the forehead. And from here, we're going to be tracing a path between the middle of the forehead and the right eye. So maybe visualizing a beam of golden light connecting the middle of the forehead to the right eye. And notice that as you bring attention to that connection, you begin to feel this channel linking the forehead and the right eye. A golden channel. Now trace the path between the center of the forehead and the left eye. Here we want to see a ray, a beam of channel of blue light connecting the middle of the forehead and the left eye. Middle of the forehead to the left eye. We now feel the energetic channel connecting the middle of the forehead to the right nostril. And here once again a beam of golden light between the middle of the forehead and the right nostril. The connection between the middle of the forehead and the left nostril. A beam of blue light between the middle of the forehead and the left nostril. Visualizing, imagining, sensing, feeling. Lighting up, energizing those pathways. And now please bring your attention to the middle of the chest, the heart center. And here we're going to be connecting the middle of the chest to the right shoulder with a stream, a beam of golden light. Middle of the chest to the right shoulder, shoulder to the middle of the chest. It goes both ways. Middle of the chest to the left shoulder, now blue light. And next, we light up the pathway between the chest to the fingertips of the right hand. So a ray of golden light passing through the shoulder, the right arm, all the way to the fingertips of the right hand. Moving on to the left side now, activating that beam of blue light and connecting the middle of the chest to the fingertips of the left hand. Moving on along the shoulder, the arm. Bringing your attention now to the area of the navel. And now we're going to follow a connection between the navel and the right knee. A ray of golden light connecting the navel to the right knee. Navel to right knee and back. A beam of channel of golden light. Activating that blue connection now between the navel and the left knee. Golden light between the navel and the toes of the right foot. Golden light running along the right leg from the navel all the way to the right foot. And the blue light connecting the navel to the left foot, the toes running along the knee, the leg. Bringing the attention back to the breath now. As you inhale, you can just feel the air rising from the navel, passing through the chest and going all the way to the middle of the forehead. Exhale, the air journeys back down, forehead, chest, navel. You're feeling that breath rising and falling along the midline of the body. From the navel to the chest to the forehead, back to the chest and the navel. Sealing that activation, that energization of the body. you can sense the integration between the two sides of the body, the two sides of the brain as you breathe along in the midline. Maybe it's just a sensation. Maybe you can see colors. Whatever it is, just stay with it. Gently relax the attention, relax the breath. Noticing how you took a journey of movement through the body. And now you just feel the body here, in this very moment, motionless. But at the same time, the body breathes, the heart beats, movement. There's immobility and movement happening at the same time. Just observe, just notice. And likewise, there may be a feeling of heaviness, maybe feeling the weight of the body, yielding to the force of gravity. And perhaps while you're sensing a subtle lightness in the heart area or in the belly or in the legs, the arms, the head, the heaviness and the lightness going on at the same time, almost as if you were inside and outside the body simultaneously. Feeling the weight of the physical body, and at the same time sensing the lightness, the subtlety of awareness. These opposites going on at every level in our lives, in the body, inside, out. And the observer, that's who you are, is the one that integrates everything, is the one who observes what's going on. Now please focus your awareness, your attention on the space between the eyebrows and the third eye. And take a few deep breaths here, imagining that you're breathing in and out through the space between the eyebrows. Really sensing that breath, letting go of the anatomical positioning of the breath and just really sensing the energetic aspect of the breath moving in and out through the space between the eyebrows. And gently now allowing the awareness to drop towards the throat center. And while you maintain your awareness here, please visualize, see, sense, feel that beautiful, majestic full moon rising at the throat and shining right in the middle of the throat. Radiating soma, the nectar of life. Radiating the soothing silver light. Nurturing the whole body. In any way that presents itself to you, just allow it to happen. And finally, just allow your attention to drip down towards the heart center, in the middle of the chest. Allow yourself a few moments here, resting in the complete silence of the heart cave, the absolute stillness. The senses are dissolving. While you're just resting in the simplicity of your being, of presence, the simplicity of awareness. We're getting ready to leave the cave of the heart, bringing awareness to the heart center, in the middle of the chest. And we just allow that awareness to start moving up towards the throat, then along the face, all the way to the space between the eyebrows. And from here it just radiates in every direction, expanding to the whole body, turning the senses back on, acknowledging sensations in your direct experience, taking note of thoughts, images, emotions that come and go, welcoming each and every experience with openness, maybe taking deeper breaths automatically and naturally, filling your body with that life-giving energy. With each breath in, becoming a little more awake, coming up, coming up, coming up towards the surface of awareness. You might notice how at some point the body might want to start moving physically. Allow it to happen. Creating your path to the surface of awareness, maybe some small movements in the fingers, the toes, the head. Movements increasing to the arms, the legs. Yeah, just trust the innate wisdom of your body. It knows what it's doing. Right? So maybe eventually a good full body stretch or knees to chest. If you're lying down, resting in a fetal position for a few moments. Maybe opening and closing the eyes several times. You're taking your time, transitioning to the waking life. And when you're ready, I'm going to ask you to find your way to a seated position. Closing the eyes for just a little while longer. And just reflecting back on your process tonight. The elements that came up for you, emotions, thoughts, sensations. Allowing everything to come up and then fade away. While you remain, noticing how your body feels. Noticing how your breath is maybe a little quieter. The volume of the thoughts turned down a little bit. That's all there is to it. To come into the moment, right here, right now. Let's take one last full breath together, right? So let's fill up the belly, then the rib cage, then the chest. Once you're completely full, open mouth, soothingly sighing it out. Blinking the eyes open if your eyes are not open yet. Thank you so very much, everyone. This has been one more session. I hope everyone is feeling well. Again, if you have any issues, any stress, or if you have any questions, if you want to know anything, just let me know. Just shoot me an email and I'll be glad to help, right? Other than that, this is the end of our Yoga Nidra session. Hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see you again here soon. Thank you all.